All right, guys. Just wanted to go ahead and just show you guys a quick update of what's going on. We're currently floating $1,000 right now, as you guys can see. The equity. Let me just go ahead and mark this down for you guys, so you guys can fully understand the magnitude of everything. So if you look down here, you'll see the balance is $42, 42.99. Equity, we're floating 1,100. Okay. Um, Margin looking very good. The free margin looking amazing. Margin level percentage is looking great. So down here you're gonna see the balance, which is 1,058, which put us at 1,100. That's the total equity. And just looking at this breakdown and how we caught this move. Of course, the final TP, we're waiting on a zero, but we definitely have the fib on right now. We have the high, low, weighted above the 50. Yeah, price just shot up above the 50 and then continued back down. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give a quick breakdown. You guys can see it's me. Of me, it's pretty dark right now. So I'm just gonna turn off the camera so you guys can actually focus on the chart. Let's go right down to business. So just gonna clear this out. So first thing first, pull up so we'd like to start off on the daily. Definitely starting off from the daily, weekly. You want to see what they've been doing. Really, when we started this off, it was really from just seeing what we could grab for the end of the year. Pure boredom, for real, to be honest with you. It's taking a little while to load up, which I don't know why MT5 is so slow, but it like to take its time, which I understand. But so anyway, since it's giving us only the daily time frame, I like to actually see what is price doing. You know, what is price doing on a higher time frame? So based off the daily, which I could just show you guys the weekly, but this thing acting so dumb. I really hate that. But going off the daily, we like to definitely see what is price doing on a higher time frame. Of course, we've been seeing price rise up for a long time. It definitely grab a pouch of liquidity up here, So just seeing how price has been rejecting for the past couple of weeks, just seeing how everything just been rejecting, stepping down slowly, just making new lows, right? Like all this chop is just consolidation, of course. We actually seen one of the lows get broke. After the low got broken, that's when we actually started diving in, trying to search to see what can we find. So we see right here, price literally broke a low. We see that it was heading down in a downtrend, making lower lows and lower highs. Uh, just paying attention to the top to see how ever since price left this area, it just kept stepping lower, you know? So just understanding how price is stepping lower, of course, we know price is on the downtrend. All it's doing is making lower lows and lower highs. So as price made a low, made a high, low, high, lower low. This was the lowest low. And the price just came and literally gave consolidation, grabbed some liquidity up here. After they grabbed the liquidity up here, it came a retest, which gave a shoulder, head, and a shoulder. So let me clear all this up so that way it doesn't confuse you all. Giving one shoulder, a head, second shoulder. Of course, you know, just identify and see what price did. We're seeing how price literally started stepping lower after that. So being the fact that this was the lowest low, when price came and made this equal, we knew for a fact there was some money down here. So seeing what we were seeing, of course, identifying that it was the end of the year trade, which is last year. Um, I personally wasn't supposed to get in any trade, but then I say, you know what? Got a measly little $45 that's sitting. Let me see what I could do with that. And most of you guys know I don't really trade much pairs. These are my main pairs. All of these is just back testing. US oil is one of my pairs. Euro, I just use that just to go against with the dollar to see if it, I can find my confluences. But Nas is the main pair that I trade, as you guys know from the signals chat. You know, um, you know how we move. Gold is nice because, of course, as the dollar crash, gold goes up. So, you know, when the dollar is going down, we're looking at gold as the safe haven. You know, so just looking at these pairs. Now, I myself, sleep schedule been off a little bit, so I've been looking for a new pair just to trade. So I just decided to just say, you know what? When I started this account, AUDJPY was one of the pairs that was listed. So it was AUDJPY, Euro, GBP, all these foreign pairs, and I'm like, okay, I normally just delete them, and then I add just NAS, the dollar, Euro, you know, my pairs. But I just decided, I said, okay, let me see what we can do with AU. I'm sorry, AJ. So of course, you know, just looking at the time frame, instantly scoping across, I noticed this. So I seen this major move down, and after seeing the major move down, I got a high and I got a low. I said, okay, cool. Let's see the retracement. Let's see where it's going to retrace to. So just literally placing my fib, as you can see right here. My main focus is just to see the 50, to see what price is at the 50. And of course, once it climbed above the 50, I knew price was oversold. I'm sorry, overbought. You know, it was entering a premium price range. You know, so then we get down to the H4 to see if we can get a better view. You know, as you can see, I have the fib sitting right here. So high, low, looking at the 50%. When price came above the 50, you know, we just waited. You know, we like to be patient. We know exactly where price is going to return or turn around. So as you can see, these red lines that I had marked here previously, these are just my targets of me waiting. You know, my goal is not to catch the highs. My goal is just to wait for them to just retest. You know, as we can see the equal lows that price set before this major displacement. You know, I knew for a fact this huge range, I wasn't chasing that. You know, and that's not what I teach, you know. So my students definitely know what we're waiting on. So anyway, as we see this major displacement, we like to use the range, you know, and simply just marking the 50%. We've seen where price set a high and they grabbed it right here and patiently wait. You see how price set a high right here, they grabbed it right here, you know, and then we were waiting, of course, to see if price would come to this high, which is an order block, to see if they, you know, was going to fully retrace right here. So when we actually started seeing some rejection, that's when we started looking to enter. And as when you can see, we get down to the smaller time frame, and we like to just wait for price to give us what we want to see. You know, so for each entry, it was very strategic, very patient. And, you know, we don't like to chase the highs. We don't look for that. You know, we're not gamblers. We're snipers. We don't look to just get in anywhere we see fit. No, we just like to wait. You know, let the retail traders get cooked. After they get cooked, then we seek entry. You know, so getting down to the entry time frames, as you can see, everything was very strategic. Every entry was strategic. All of them was used based off the same the same model, so on and so forth. I mean, this last entry that we just entered right there, just to show you guys, we get down to the 1 minute with it. You know, every loss is, I mean, I'm sorry, every entry is covered. So this was our last entry. We just let price rise up, gave a shoulder, head, this shoulder right here, which was that small chop that manipulated. Because most retail traders would have thought price was buying right here. You know, they thought that this was a low, high, 38 to continue higher. But instead, we know for a fact price would not breach this high. You know, so when they gave these entries, we just popped. Most of them was pretty sloppy. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, pretty sloppy because of course, you know, there's no risk involved as long as the entries are safe, or once they accumulate profit, we put the stops at break even. As you can see, I don't care if price come and stop this out and come and stop this out. They're safe. All of these right here is secured up here. As you can see, this is most of my entries, and we're just letting price come and do its thing. If it comes and grab this high, you know, since a fake out, we definitely going to re-enter again to continue lower, because this will definitely be equal bottoms. You know, not to give too much, not to confuse anyone. Hope you all actually see how simple I'm trying to keep it. Um, it's not complex. It's very easy. Well, once you learn what we know, it's fairly easy. Let's see if they gave us the week, so just seeing what prices if it comes down here, we don't know. Of course, we don't like to anticipate. We just collect our partials as we go. So after these lows get taken, I might take everything off the table and just find a better entry. Who knows? Or I might hold, let it run it. We don't know, but this is the final target that we would love to see, which is 3,000 pips. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to go that far, nor do I care. I just want to see how much I can grow this account to. Um, yeah, yeah. So that's just first time trading this pair. I like it. It's pretty smooth. Um, I found my London pair, I guess, or currency pair just during one of the sessions that's other than New York. But yeah, we look good. We looking real good. So I like to move these stops right here for a total of $61. And now I could just move the rest right here as well. So we securing a lot of pips. Okay. So we're making sure that, we just drag our stop loss as we grow. That's my choice. Cause what I'm saying, like anything else is just pure fluff. Like all of this is just pure fluff. All of this is already secured. As you can see, based off one entry is $144. Another one is 284. So I have a point 0.3 up here, another point 0.2, which is a total of point 0.5. Then I dropped another point 0.2, which is total of 0.7, 89. So I have a total of point 0.9 in, which is $9 per pip. And that's the current balance right now, equity floating from $42 to $1,000. So I'm going to continue to manage this for you guys. I mean, we don't know how much we're going to grow to, but I know for a fact with this one move from $42 or 45, that's what we started at. And I don't know why they took some of the swap. I guess they charged me for one of the entries and it took a few dollars off. But from 42 to 1K, that's what? It's like 17 or 15 trading days in one. So 15 days was completed off of one move. Matter of fact, let me do this just so I can show you guys. I'm just gonna open up Discord real quick. Bear with me one moment. It's loading up fast. Yeah, it's supposed to pop up. Sorry for that. Okay, it should be up. It's starting. So, so still loading up. But I was gonna do something else. I can't remember. Oh yeah, another thing I wanted to go ahead and leave with you guys real quick while it loads up. So there's a tool. It's pretty cool. I mean, I'm pretty sure some of you guys probably already used it already. So this tool actually helped me find some entries. I'm sorry, no, find my targets. So I have it's called the Fibonacci extension, I think it is. And now it loads up. Wow. All right. But grab the high, low, and then you drag it to the next high, and then literally it'll give you your TP. So we have TP1. Zoom out. We have TP2 and TP3. you know. So yeah, the Fibonacci extension tool. So let me share my screen and show you guys how we successfully accomplished. Jesus, sorry guys. But yeah. So what I was saying was, here's a chart where you can take $100 to 20,000. Starting with this balance, of course, with the lot size, and we give you the pip pull. But we started off at 45, and we took it to right now. We say day 14. So in one trading day, we took it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 days was completed. And that's just day one. So our next trade, once we close out of these profit right here, our next trade is day two. And all we're looking to do is make 30 pips at a 0.03. And of course, once that's done, we just go to day three and so on and so forth. So by the end of this account, we're not only going to exceed 20,000, we might be at like 100K or some change. I don't know. But I normally just grow these accounts until I get bored. After I get bored, that's when I kind of shut things down, you know. So with that being said, guys, I hope, you know, this video is pretty cool for you guys. I mean, I don't know. His first one. So let's make history. See you guys at the top.